walk up to the stage here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We wanted to bring up our fabulous producers, Julie Goldman, Caroline Heather, Chris Clements, and Christopher York. Please come up. Thank you for staying for the Q&A. Where's Christopher? Is that here?
We just wanted to thank all the wonderful support that we had making this film from Amazon, who came on board, and we are thrilled. They're going to be releasing the film August 9th. Tell your friends. And ITVS, Independent Lens, Fork Films, Chicken and Egg, I think some folks are here. Sundance IDA, Hot Dogs, and Chicago Media Project. Thank you to all of that wonderful support that got this film here.
We also want to thank our fabulous crew. Cinematographer Ethan, can you stand up, please? And so people can see you. I don't know if it's possible to bring up the lights. It's there. And composer Nathan, where are you? Yeah, there. And graphic designer Gary. Gary, are you here? Oh, there. And our sound designer Ron. Yeah. And translator Vincent, are you here? Yeah. And consultant Peter. Peter, are you here? Where are you? Hi. Who did I miss? And if I miss anyone, anybody else who worked on the film that are here? Meng Chen. Anybody else? Okay. Wang Bing? Are you here? Yeah, it took a lot of people to get this film made, as you can see.
So we'll just step up front here. Just help you spread out.
I'd just like to ask how you two first met, and when did that lead to the making of the film?
Mm-hmm. Jialing and I both went to the great documentary program at NYU Journalism School called News and Documentary, and our director, Masha Rock, is here and was a current class of students like you too. And Jialing was, you graduated 2 years before I did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to continue this story?
Yeah, so we already friends before the making of the film.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, Nanfu wanted to make this film, and she wasn't sure if she can travel back to China, so she reached out to me. She asked me if I wanted to do it together with her, and then I was thinking, of course, everyone in China knew something about one-child policy, and I knew everything about it. So then we started doing research together, and then the more research we did, the more shocked we were by the human rights violation and the scale of it. So that's how we got a project started. Yeah.
Yeah, and Ethan actually also graduated, graduated from the same program too. And we have a few people in China as our assistants who graduated a few years after me. So it's really like alumni and working together. It was great.
Yeah.
I thought one very small but very significant part of the film, a central part, was getting the perspective of Penguin. And how did you meet him? And was there any hesitation in including his photos in the film?
Interesting question. Yes, it is. We knew him because he's one of the very few, very outspoken activists and artists who, criticize the one-child policy publicly, and his work was known to us. So we reached out to him, and he agreed, and we brought back all these images and of course the babies in the jar. And it's really, really hard to see them. And ironically, as you all saw the film when we came to the US and realized forced abortion in China and the restricted abortions in America, on the surface they seem different, but to the core it's the same. So we were super aware and conscious of what those images might be interpreted, and we do not want it to be misinterpreted, and we worked really carefully to how to incorporate those images and let them tell the story about the one-child policy. We didn't want to not include them because we feel like it doesn't do the justice to the people who experience those things. And that's a very important historical record we want the world to see.
Yeah, I think it's hard for us even to watch the footage even during the post-production. It's heartbreaking to see the fetus in a jar. But from the very beginning, we were very sure that we have to include it in a film because the truth was ugly and we shouldn't shy away from it. Yeah.
Questions out there?
Yes, right there.
I'm sure that you might be aware that this film may not be able to be shown in China. And also, what is your main target audience? Like Chinese new generation and also Chinese. So what's your hope, like while making the film around like your intended audience and like what kind of effect you want it to make?
The question was, what is your intended audience? And are you speaking specifically about the audience in China?
Yeah.
Yeah, and specifically with the audience in China and reaching a younger generation there.
Are you from China?
Yes.
Yeah, we are really, really glad and grateful that by showing the film outside of China, there are actually a lot of Chinese people who attended the screening and learned the part of history that they probably weren't aware, just like Jialing and I. And through the film, they learned about it. And it's always been on our mind that the film's the most important audience to us, to Jialing and I, are the Chinese people, because we want them to know about our own history. We want them to learn the things Jialing and I learned. It's the story of our generation. And we knew the reality of how difficult it is to be shown in China officially. But we believe once we make the film, first we have to make the film. Then once the film exists, then there will be a way for people to see it, whether it's through underground screening, independent film festival, and then maybe eventually, if the film is there. And Chinese people are really, really good at pirating. And
Yeah.
That's what happened with my first film, Hooligan Sparrow. Eventually, it was available and people got to see it. Hey, Christopher, come up, our producer.
I'm prepared to see.
Yeah, I think a lot of Chinese young people are very good at using VPN. They can just stream online. They will find a way, and a lot of people travel abroad too.
Yeah, and then